Good morning. Hello, crafty friends, and happy Tuesday. Welcome to Tea Time. I'm Taylor. I'm excited you're here today, especially if it's your first time. Welcome to you. Please leave us a comment as you're hopping on, or even if you're watching the replay. I love to see everybody's comments as we chat through the day today. So like I said, I'm excited that you're here. Hopefully you're staying warm because we are on kind of a frigid spell here in the Midwest. It was -3 when I got here today.
Whitney's
I
crying.
know. And that was not the wind chill temperature. So they actually had a late start for school. I think the buses can't start when it's, I don't know, below a certain number of degrees. So my kids were really happy today to have a late start, but hopefully you guys are all staying warm, enjoying a warm drink, maybe curled up by the fire, or maybe curled up in your craft room. That's always fun too. So we have some fun things happening today. Who knows what today is? Shout it out in the comments if you have been looking forward to this day. Whitney's excited. There's always something. Every Tuesday we have something new happening, whether it's new products or promotions. And this week is something that many of our loyal fans have been waiting for a while. You know, you come to expect that each year we do what's called the Combo Club. And this year, today launches the Combo Club membership subscription period. So you can start purchasing your memberships today. You have 1 week to do that, to join our Combo Club. And for those of you who may not know, what is the Combo Club? We're going to talk about that a little bit. This is our 3rd year doing the Combo Club, and it is a fun, crafty surprise that arrives on your doorstep each month. It starts in April and goes through September, so 6 months is the amount of time that the subscription goes, but you can also purchase just 3 months at a time. So if you want to try it out for 3 months, then we open up a second 3-month period. Or you can sign up, if you just know you want it all, you can sign up for all 6 months at the start today. So this year's Combo Club, each year we take a different look into different products here at Tailored Expressions. Our first year we did a Quad of the Month Club. And then last year we did a Stamp and Stencil Club. That was our combo product. And this year our Combo Club includes a 3D embossing folder and layering stencil that coordinate with each other. So that is the surprise you're getting on your doorstep each month, is the embossing folder and stencil combo. And then exclusively for our membership participants, we have a supersized Combo Club release each month. So we will put out additional products that work really well with your Combo Club subscription, and you can choose to purchase those if you want. And they are only available for a limited time for our Combo Club members. Some of them may come out later. Based on last year, I think we've only had a couple of the products come out so far. So it's really a fun opportunity to get some exclusive things. And then each month we have a special live where I will join you. I'll be crafting with the Combo Club products. Our design team members take them for a spin, so you get lots of inspiration. And it's just a really fun thing that happens April through September. So now's your chance to sign up. One more thing that you want to note. Actually, I said one more, and then in my brain I thought of another one. So 2 more things that you'll want to note. When you purchase your Combo Club, make sure that you're not adding any other products to your cart. So the Combo Club does not apply for the $100 gift. So we would appreciate it if you would not put any other products in your cart with the Combo Club. It's just going to make the whole shipping process easier for our team. So that is my first request. Secondly, if you are signing up for the 6-month membership, we do have something special just for you guys. So you will get a free gift with purchase. It's a $29 value. You are not going to want to miss it. And it is free for everyone who purchases the 6-month membership. And it will ship with your first month's Combo Club. So that would be in April, you would get that free product. So there is still a freebie for the Combo Club if you purchase that 6th month. And then we have our regular freebie going for all other items on our website. So if you're still trying to get that pedal pusher die, then you have the opportunity to do that with the purchase of any of the other products on our site. Okay, how many questions do I have, Whitney? I feel like I just spilled a lot of information. Is everybody feeling good about the combo club?
Yes! Supersize me, girl!
Whitney says supersize me. Yes, we kind of came up with that because, you know, at all of the fast food restaurants, you order the combo. And then back in the day, I don't think they do it anymore, but McDonald's had the supersize me, and you could get the supersize combo. So we're doing our own version of supersize combos for crafters. I love it.
My favorite part is the craft-alongs.
Yes.
We have so much fun.
We do. They're typically on Friday mornings when we do those craft-along sessions using the products from the Combo Club membership each month. And by Friday, we're having some fun around here. So
so true.
It's usually a fun time to join in and see what we're crafting. So looks like Kat says this is her 3rd year doing it. You don't want to miss out. EC's is asking for any sneak peeks. I don't have any sneak peeks for you. I do have products and I am super excited about them. So, but I don't have any sneak peeks for you. Let's see. April, I got a notice I have to use my Rainbow Royalty discount by Friday. You might have to write into customer service on that one. I don't know the answer to that question. Hi, Karen. Hello, Kelly's here. Louise is here. She agrees the craft-alongs are fun. Hi, Mindy. Good morning. Jill, you got signed up for the 6th month as well. Fun stuff. Pam's here. Lots of inspiration. Awesome. Well, as I said, I don't have any sneak peeks of the Combo Club today. This is something where one of the things I love about Combo Club, and especially our loyal customers, you come to just trust Tailored Expressions for great products, and we appreciate that. There's not always an opportunity to do sneak peeks for everything, but we do appreciate you putting your trust in us, and we do our best to deliver on that. So, all right. But because I don't have a sneak peek today, we do have something else going on at Tailored Expressions. We have some fun Easter bundles that we've put together for you. So we have a couple of discounted product bundles. These are products that have previously been available in our catalog. So if you're interested in any of these bundles, just make sure that either you don't have these products already or maybe you want another one. It's consumable in some way. But we're going to go through some Easter things today. I'm going to create some treat boxes, get you guys ready for Easter. Whitney, you might have to Google this for me. Easter, is it in April or is it in March or April this year? I lose track every year. Easter.
April 20th this year.
April 20th. So it's a little bit later this year. We do not have, just in case you're wondering, I know there's been some questions on our fan page, we do not have an Easter release planned for this year. So we have these discounted bundles and we'll be sprinkling in some Easter products and inspiration using maybe some Easter sentiments with new products that we'll be releasing in the next month or so. So you should get some new Easter inspiration and also see how to use some of the products we already have in our catalog in new ways, which is what we're going to do today. So let's talk about those bundles. First one I have here, our Easter Treats bundle, and these are a really great price. So the special price for you of this bundle is $45. The retail price is, I think this is about 25% off the retail price. So that is a good deal. This is what we're going to be creating together today, some carrot treat boxes. Whitney got me some fun treats to put inside, and I have some tips and tricks and fun things for you guys to try when you make these. Even if you have this, hopefully you learned something new today about different ways you can use the products. Then, if you're thinking about Easter cards, we also have an Easter card bundle for you. Again, this is 25% off the regular price when you buy the 4 products that are included in this bundle. So let's take a look here on screen at these bundles and some inspiration. Have some great inspiration here for both of these. I'll talk about the Easter card bundle first. The products in that include the awesome Easter stencil, which looks like this. This is a 1-layer stencil, but it's a side-by-side design. So you blend this side and then you move this side over the top and blend it. So you get some layered elements. And then we also have the coordinating die with that cuts out all of the pieces. Here you can see the eggs at the top. We've got some flowers and then some cute little carrots at the bottom. When you die cut those all out, it gives you the option to kind of mix and match all of those little pieces. Heather designed this for our Easter release last year, and it's been super fun. Then we have a sentiment set that pairs really well with this. This one is called Hello Spring. Has a couple of Happy Easter options. We have a Hoppy Easter. That would be cute with our new little frog that we released a couple months ago. There's No Bunny Like You, To My Favorite Chick, and then the coordinating dies with that. So all of these 4 products, $55, and you can get all of your Easter cards. Let me show you some samples with those. This one uses that awesome Easter stencil that you can see. All those little pieces after they're blended were cut out and placed inside the big circles cutting plate. And then we've got that sentiment from Hello Spring on there. Heather made this adorable card. And then we have some others here as well. This shows you all the different options you have for kind of making different scenes with these pieces that you're cutting out from the stenciled artwork. And then in the center here, Whitney, what did we say the name of this foilet was? Foilet?
Greetings of Spring.
Foilet Greetings of Spring. So that's not part of the bundle, but you can see it's used on several of these samples. It has a large sentiment in the center that you can foil if you want to. And then it just gives you kind of a landing spot around the outside to decorate with all of these stenciled pieces. So maybe grab that one if you love these samples and want to try that foiling on there. I know not everyone foils, so we didn't stick that in the bundle, but you can still get it on the website. All right, then let's talk about our Easter treat bundle. Carrots. Carrots are so cute. I love them. I love this little set of sentiments that goes with them, with all of the great bunny bait, Some Bunny Loves You, things that go with the carrot treat box. So this is what the treat box looks like, and you can see that large piece here you can cut out, and then we've also got the carrot topper. We're going to do something fun with that today. And then we have our Take Two stencil. This is one large stencil. We did this because it fits the carrot treat box really nicely, and you get 2 different patterns in one stencil that are perfect for stenciling onto your treat boxes. Of course, lots of other uses. I pull this stencil out often just because I love this polka dot pattern, and it really goes well with any size card you're going to make since it is larger than a normal stencil. Then we also have the Itty Bitty tags too. This is a tiny tag set that is designed to fit the sentiment set that comes in the bundle. This one's called Bunny Bait, and it has some cute little sentiments in there specifically to tie on the carrots. Let's go ahead and look at some samples. I forgot about these. I gotta grab these samples here just a second, and I will be right back. Okay, so these are the ones we're gonna make today. These are the little carrot boxes that I put together, and I'll be showing you how I made this really kind of distressed, fun, it looks more realistic, leafy frond that comes out of the top of the carrot, and some other ways to make them fun. I did learn a lot about carrots. I did know there were purple carrots. Have you eaten a purple carrot before? Whitney, have you had purple carrots?
Yes, I
you
have.
Do they taste the same as orange carrots?
Yeah. To me.
Yeah, I think
They're supposed to have more vitamins though.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I thought adding some purple carrots in here would be fun and not too far away from, normal carrots that we're used to. But then I also had Sue take this die and just see what she could create with it. I know she's done this with several of our larger dies, that she just sees something a little bit different when she creates. And so I thought it would be fun to have her try this die and see what else you could make with it. I'm going to show you the cutest little lamb you ever did see. She put glasses on this lamb, and this is the carrot treat box. It's folded over, and then 2 of the edges are folded down to look like the lamb's ears. And then she just tied a little string through the loop there. You could put candy inside. It could be a fun little carrot or fun little just thing that you hang in your craft room. So cute.
Goodness.
Isn't that
Adorable.
funny?
I love the glasses.
The glasses just totally make this, and it reminds me of that, is it a llama on Sing?
Yes.
That wears the glasses and she
Yes.
tries to shut down the whole production. So yes, that is super cute. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this one. So this one, let me turn it over so you can maybe see it a little bit better. She cut apart the carrot treat box in half. So she ended up with 2 hearts, and she made a little pocket with them and kind of put the flowers coming out of this little heart-shaped pocket, which I thought was really fun too.
Wow.
Then you could also, I don't know, this is where Sue just sees things that other people don't see. And when she cut these out, she said they look like little ghosts with the eyes cut into them. So she made this Halloween card. Isn't that so fun? To look like little ghosts. I'm here to lift your spirits. So if you want to get in and then these ones are the topper. You can see here, these little kind of funky ghosts here are the topper. And then she just took this one and kind of trimmed off the bottom part a little bit, and you've got that other ghost shape. Isn't that fun?
Oh, that's so fun.
Okay, a couple more here. Maybe you want to make Mayday baskets. And she made this kind of cone-shaped piece that she stenciled with the fanfare stencil and then just tied some string through it. You could hang this around a doorknob with candy in it. Maybe it's not quite big enough for like a bunch of popcorn or anything like that, but you could fill it with candies. I think that's fun. And then the last thing that she made was just this little kind of your Easter table setting, maybe a name place card with that top leafy frond. She covered up the holes with a few leaves and made it look like a flower. So lots of fun uses for that carrot treat box beyond the kind of expected carrot.
Wow.
Isn't that fun?
Sue,
I think it's fun.
bravo.
I saw somebody asked if you could make it out of felt, if this die would cut through felt, and this would cut through felt. You might have a little harder time with the box keeping its shape, because with felt, obviously these score lines won't be creased like they are with paper, and it might just kind of look like a roundish box. But the dies do cut from our 100% wool felt. This might be another option. Having that leafy frond come out of the top cut from green felt would be really fun. So yes, they will cut, all of our dies will cut through our 100% wool felt. Okay, so let's get started with some die cutting. I'm going to bring in my die cut machine here, and I've chosen 3 different carrot colors to make carrots out of today. I have candy corn. That's probably the most expected color that we have to work with the carrot theme. And you know, we don't have a color name carrot, so
Ooh,
maybe
look
there's
at
an
that.
opportunity.
Yeah, we'll keep that in our back pocket.
You can get 2 carrot treat boxes out of one 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. The second color I'm using here, this one is sweet potato pie, which is another great color for carrots. I want to make sure I get this all on there so we don't have any issues with not cutting through the cardstock.
I'm thinking about making up a cheer about
Yes.
combo club. Everyone's welcome to submit their ideas.
Okay,
Go,
Whitney wants
combo club. Something. I don't know. I'll come up with it.
Okay.
To hearing that. On a combo club live coming soon.
I spent the weekend and yesterday in a gym in Omaha at my daughter's volleyball tournament. And so Mom and I were doing the cheer that we remembered from your cheerleading days, Whitney.
Oh, yes?
It was the one where you have to be good at spelling, which I found out Mom was hilariously confused about what the cheer was. It was B. Aggressive, gotta be aggressive,
yes.
gotta be EAGGRESSIVE. And she looked at me and she was like, "What are you spelling?" I'm spelling be aggressive. That's the cheer.
I
So
love her.
she's great. We had a lot of fun cheering on the volleyballers this weekend. They did so well.
I would have probably lost my voice because I start screaming, you can't get me to stop. I'm like, let's do this!
My girls don't have voices today. I'm surprised I do. I must have conserved enough to have a voice left. Okay, that last color that I used was dried fig. And now I'm going to take the carrot topper and we're going to cut that out of Granny Smith cardstock. I'm going to do that 3 times, so we have one for each carrot top. Mindy Egan says the cheer she remembers is alligator, alligator, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
Oh.
Do you remember that one? And you would clap like an
Yes.
alligator, like open your arms up to look like the alligators.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Let me dig into the depths of my...
Your cheer.
See what I can come up with.
All right, so if we have any other past cheerleaders out there, Whitney is
Yes.
taking
Let me know.
recommendations for combo club cheers.
Yes.
And then we'll just do it every time.
It's a great way to start the morning.
Whitney, Mindy was asking if the combo club, or not the combo club, the bundles, the Easter bundles are in a special
Yes.
spot on the website.
They're
Are they?
right underneath that main combo club banner. It's the smaller one, the featured items, and it shows
Oh.
a graphic with the bundles.
Okay, so it's a banner on the homepage of the
Yes.
website. Is it under the shop category too, or new?
Ooh, yeah.
It shouldn't be under new because it's not new, but hopefully there are multiple spots to find it. Otherwise, I think you could type in Easter treat
Yep.
and Easter card and maybe find the bundles. Okay, let's go ahead and tack these down then. I'm actually going to tape them to the back of my stencil. And the great thing about this stencil is we can do 2 of them at a time. That box fits perfectly behind here, so we can do the whole thing at once. Let me grab my teal tape here. Love this stuff. I love how everything coordinates.
I know. I love that you think
It's almost
about it
like
for
we
me.
planned it. It's almost like I love teal so much that I planned it this way. Okay. Yeah, I had my daughter's volleyball team came to the studio and made the cheer pins the other day. And the moms would come into the studio and the first comment they would make is, "I love all the teal in here." I think it's just women's favorite color. Is that why? It's calming and
I mean, teal is my favorite color.
okay. Did somebody do a
cheer.
cheer? I don't know.
1st and 10, let's do it again.
Oh yeah, you were
Yes.
a football cheerleader. You were a
Yes.
wrestling cheerleader. You had like
cheerleading was the most.
you had mat cheers.
Yes, interesting. Yeah, year. And we went to state, and you were just pounding on the mats constantly. I think I had like
Bruises on your hands.
On my hands. It was just very intense.
Yeah, Maddie came home with a bruise on her hand, and I said, "Did you just hit the ball too hard this weekend?" How you get a bruise on the palm of your hand, I guess.
EC says, "Can you verify the products Taylor is using?" She has the Stencil. I forget that Stencil. Take Two.
Yes, the Take Two Pretty Polka is the name of that one.
Perfect.
And then we have the Carrot Treat Box.
Die.
And then we haven't...
Tags 2.
Itty Bitty Tags 2, which I haven't shown yet, but here's what that looks like. And then the Bunny Bait Clear Stamp Set. Of course, I like to throw in a few other products. We got to do splattering. We'll be doing that. I'm also using the burlap background at some point when we get to making our carrot tops. I'm going to show you how I kind of jazz those up a little bit. So I'm just doing some tone-on-tone blending right now. So dried fig on dried fig cardstock. That one I did before was sweet potato pie on the coordinating cardstock. I placed one of the most exciting orders in all of my TE career. Maybe I'm just so excited about it because it's been a long time that we've been struggling with cardstock, but you guys, cardstock is coming. New colors.
Hold me back, sister.
New colors, old colors, all the colors.
Color.
I love it.
It makes our life better.
Okay, I got a couple more polka dots here that I didn't quite get blended. Sometimes I peek and then I'm like, oh, I need to go over that a little bit more.
I love how I'm like, we're good, we have enough color, and then we find a color and we're like, we have to have this color.
I know. I know, but we don't have that color.
But I need it, please.
I know. The conversations that I have with John, my husband, who is our CEO, the conversations that I had with him years ago when I just wanted to go to stores and buy paper is the same conversation I have now when I just want to buy more paper. It's just on a larger scale. So instead of buying one sheet of this pink paper, he would say, well, don't you already have pink paper? Yeah, but not that pink. I don't have that pink. So
I really want to know if anyone else can relate to Taylor.
Anybody?
Anyone go through the same? It's like, but I really love it.
Does your significant other say, like, but don't you already have pink paper? Well, yeah, but I need more pink. I don't have that pink.
Yes.
All right, one more.
Michelle came up with a lovely cheer for me.
Okay, what is it?
Let's go, let's go. COMBO.
Ah! That's great.
Okay, I might have to steal it, Michelle.
That's another spelling one, which also reminded me of let's go, LETSGO.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you had to be good at spelling to be a cheerleader.
I know. It hasn't always been my strong suit, but I'm here for it.
Oh man, public spelling.
Yes.
Anybody else watch the Eagles? Go Eagles! ELGS. ES.
I mean, I've been there, so I can't really.
If you watched the Super Bowl or were into football, then you probably know what I just spelled was not Eagles, but the mayor of Philadelphia ran the cheer for the Eagles and spelled it wrong. So that's embarrassing.
You know,
but also it happens. I mean, I've tried to
happens.
do public math, public spelling. It never turns out well.
Yes,
so
there's grace upon grace.
I have a lot of
to
grace
do it.
for that.
Yes,
Yep.
me too. Yep. I'm like, we've all been there.
I need some alcohol wit.
Okay,
Not
it.
the kind you might be
Spray.
thinking. Okay, the alcohol spray. Thank you. All right, we'll clean this up.
Oh, Charlie says no Eagles. No. It's too soon for Charlie.
Too soon,
Kansas
Charlie.
City.
Sorry. I forgot about our Chiefs fan here.
Oh, Easy says she has a flip question for our spouses. When we talk about paper and the things that we need, she says, do they really need XYZ, another tool? I always say to my husband, another golf club, is it? Huh? Yeah? You need another one?
See, that's the hard part for me is John doesn't really have a hobby.
Oh, yes.
And if he does, it's not expensive. I would say
Reading?
his hobby is reading.
Yeah,
Yes.
I do that too.
So books. I did something else, Whitney.
Oh, what
I was
do you
using the background stamp and I left it over there.
Oh,
The burlap one.
I did put it over here.
I took it.
Oh, you took it back?
I did.
Oh,
I know. Whitney prepares me so well, and then I mess it up. Okay. All right. We got to get some. I also used it and didn't wash it, which happens a lot around here. Usually, if whoever's crafting in here knows that Taylor used it last, they wash it first. 'Cause chances are I didn't. I don't know.
It's fine. There's too much crafty genius happening to spend time cleaning, which is why I have a job.
Right. I maybe am a better crafter alone where I'm the only one using my supplies, because then it only frustrates me when I didn't wash the stamp that I used. All right. So this stamp that I just washed is the burlap background. And what we're going to do is we're going to create these carrot tops to look kind of leafy. Did you have that other background too, Whit? I might want to try a little bit of both. It's the lush greenery one.
I put it right back here.
I really loved how that one looked too. So you can see that I crumpled the top here. It's really, I don't know how to describe the paper, but when you wet it with water and crumple it, it gets a really nice kind of soft feel to it. And then I stamped it with the background stamp. And then I did a little blending to just make it look more realistic. So if we take our pieces here and let's just wet them with a good amount of water. I mean, you don't want to do too much because then you would just have soggy paper and then it tends to tear. But I just gave it a few squirts and then I will unwrap it carefully without ripping it. And then you can see how it gets more of that texture on it. So let me do this one. Now my water might have dried a little bit. And flipping them over helps too. You can kind of get a little bit of wetness on both sides. And then crumple, crumple. And we will need to put a heat tool to these before we stamp them because they are damp.
Almost like a weathered or worn.
Yeah.
It's very, I love it. And now that I'm touching it, it's like, ooh,
It feels different too.
It does, and I like that.
Not as crisp. It kind of gives it more of that realistic look, I guess. I don't know if you can call carrot treat boxes realistic at all, but
but if you can, then that's what it is.
if you can, then these are. I'm going to do this one a little bit more.
Oh man, I'm loving these conversations about what people with their significant others buying something and then they need to buy a stamp and then like...
I know, for the most part, men's hobbies seem to be a lot more expensive.
True.
I don't know, like I can't think of them. Hunting or even like if you like to bike or something like that. If your significant other likes biking, I mean bikes are expensive, and then all the gear to go biking, and then yeah, our hobby, you guys, is really inexpensive. That's what I think we've determined here.
On cards,
right.
And we're making the world a better place.
That's really what matters.
That's really what matters.
This is a hobby that gives to others.
Yes.
How many people can say that about their hobby?
And it gives back to me. It makes my heart so happy.
All right, so we're going to run this for just a second so I can get these dry before we stamp them. They don't have to be completely dry. Just enough to get the dampness out. All right, so that was step one of distressing our cardstock. Now we're going to get that Misty back here. And I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do the lush greenery actually instead of the burlap. I made you go get it, and I showed you guys how I do know how to wash a stamp. But we're going to use this lush greenery, I think, because I like how it looks a little bit like, you know, carrot tops are kind of airy, and I don't know how to, I don't have words today. My words are still cheering for volleyball. I don't have...
Did you want me to do the combo club cheer again?
Yeah, I need to get into crafty terminology again. All right. So let's go ahead and put a little bit of adhesive on the back side of these. Actually, no, we're not gonna, I would like to not do that, but I think what we're gonna do, okay, I'm thinking as I go here. Can you see the wheels turning? All right, we're gonna loosely stamp this onto the paper. I am going to stamp both sides of these leafy pieces, so I don't want to put adhesive on one side of them. So I just want to get the outline of where that stamp is going to come down, and then I can arrange my pieces in there. And by doing the crinkling first, it's going to make the stamping on those pieces look even more distressed, which was part of the plan. So Granny Smith cardstock with Granny Smith ink. All right. Michelle says, my husband's a hunter and a fisherman, plus he has lots of tools, so he doesn't say much to me.
So it sounds like we need to introduce John to some new hobbies.
Yes. All right.
And he'll let us buy all the paper.
Well, I have just kind of turned it into a business to where he doesn't say no quite as much. Oh. All right.
Cindy said she cannot not see the ghosts on those leaves now.
Now it just looks like green ghosts with yeah. I know, once you see it, you can't unsee it.
No.
That's what Sue said when she cut them out. Like, I can't, all I see is a ghost now until I make this card. So,
That's so funny.
it was cute. Okay. Let's do one more round here. One more inking, and we'll get it pushed down on our paper. I want to make sure I'm putting pressure in just the right spots for this. Perfect. Love it. Okay. So we're going to pull these out. You can see they look distressed, leafy, frondy, and we use that lush greenery background. Now I want to add even a little bit more dimension to them. We're going to use the Cilantro ink pad for some blending on the edges. I have said this many times before, but it's not very often that I don't do some kind of dimensional blending for every project that I make. It just adds so much to hit the edges with a little bit of a darker ink. Okay, so there we have it. One is finished. Then we're going to start putting these together, and I get to show you the treat that Whitney got to put inside my carrots.
Actually, these are from Megan.
Are they?
Yes, she said these are my favorite, and
Ooh.
she brought up a whole bag, and I said these will be gone. Bring another bag.
Ah!
Yes, they're super yummy, and I feel like Easter treats are just now coming out because
Yes.
the Valentine's Day ones
Are going away.
Yes.
Yep.
So, do you have a favorite Easter treat?
Well, yes. It's time to start looking for lemon Kit Kats. Oh, I know.
walked right into that one. But you used to like Peeps.
I do like Peeps. I like Peeps in the freezer. Is that weird? Like I like a little bit of like a little bit of a stale marshmallow feel, but not stale, cold. Yeah, cold marshmallows kind of, you know, have a little bit of that. You got to bite through them and chew them. I like chewy things. I know Peeps are one of those candies that are a bit polarizing. People either love them or they don't.
Man, I'm equal opportunity candy. I was like, what's my favorite candy? Just like thinking about what I like everything.
Everything.
I'm like, lemon Kit Kats sound good, marshmallows sound good. I'm like, ooh, chocolate.
I know I'm not usually a big chocolate fan, but at Easter I love the mini Cadbury eggs.
Yes, see? Yeah,
Those are really good.
I love the Easter egg peanut butter cup things. What are those?
Oh, the Reese's peanut butter eggs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why are those so much better? It's like the seasonal Reese's, like the Christmas trees and the hearts and the eggs.
You know
They're
they
better.
started putting on the packaging that it's not all peanut butter. It's called marshmallow peanut butter.
Oh,
so it's mixed with
it's like a
something.
different mixture of, okay.
Yes. Which makes sense because it's like a fluffier, like, but it's got full force peanut
Full
flavor.
force peanut butter flavor, yeah.
Yummy. I saw caramel Reese's cups the other day. I was like, is this the thing I need now? I don't know.
Yes.
I've been on a licorice kick lately. I mean, there's not a candy I don't love. So
There's been lots of talk about Stamp Joy packages have gone out and everybody was excited to see what the candy was.
yes,
I can't wait to tell you why we chose it
I can't wait to talk about it because it has been quite the
talk of the office for a while here.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so what I just did was go through and crease all of the impress lines that are part of the die, so you don't have to decide or do any of the scoring yourself. It's just all done for you. And then we have this little flap over here that's going to come around, and then that's how the base of your carrot is going to go together. Now before we do that, one other tip that I've found helpful is that when you go to put these together, let's bring in this one instead. When you go to put these together, it's helpful to have a little bit of a curl to your flaps. I'll call them flaps here on the edges. And so you need to do that before you put the box together. And the way I do that is just take my bone folder here and kind of pull on it like this. And that just rounds your cardstock, loosens it a little bit, and gets it moving in the right direction where it's going to need to come together. So this will be helpful, I promise. It's worth the extra time that it takes to kind of pull this out. Just loosen it up. Oh, that's another one. April brought up the Russell Stover marshmallow filled bunnies. I like all those Russell Stover ones. They have marshmallow ones. They have caramel ones. So coming up on another. They just keep feeding us sugar for all the holidays, right? I should probably maybe get a little reflective about that. Because then when I try to give up sugar, it just hurts my body.
I know.
So there must be something, not good about it.
Right. Pam is asking, did you ink the edges of the carrot as well?
I did not, no, but we're going to add other kind of dimensional things to the carrots. Thank you for reminding me of that because I probably should have done that while they were still laying flat and not curled like this, but I think we can still make it work. I did add splatter. So
Yeah, and I think it really makes it pop. I love splatter. It just brings out more color. Let me get that for you.
thank you. I was like, we don't have a splatter box here. So I'll just kind of place these down and we should be able to get some good splatter. I did 2 different colors of splatter on these. I have the chocolate truffle and then our Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White. So this is chocolate truffle liquid watercolor. And then the bleed proof white gives you a little bit of brightness with the white, but then also kind of I don't know, I wanted to call it the realism of a carrot coming out of the ground would have a little specks of dirt on it. So we've got splatter box coming in.
This one is for your chocolate truffle.
Okay, I have a couple of them
okay.
here, so I think I planned ahead, because if you're going to splatter with both colors, I would recommend going to the sink or using 2 different paintbrushes, because the brown usually stays in the brush unless I bring it to the sink. Okay, so we've got some of that on my little mini glass board here. Details on that coming soon for those of you that don't already have the mini glass board that we use for splattering.
I love that. It's adorable. It makes me happy every time I see it.
I mean, it's just cute sitting on the desk too, with all the other matching teal supplies.
Oh man,
right.
talk of all the candy is now making my stomach crawl.
Is it lunchtime yet?
Yeah.
Whitney did bring me another.
Oh, brush and
this guy.
board?
I have
Because
another.
one is never enough.
I know we have 2
problems.
or 3 or 4. We're not sure how many we have, but
We need them all.
more than one. Oh.
Did you oversplatter?
No, I just grabbed the same paintbrush, even though I just told you guys that you need to have a different paintbrush. Then I went and grabbed the same one I was just using, and I dirtied my new bottle. Okay, I'm back. We just got a new bottle of this Dr. P.H. Martin's. It is the best thing ever. I think ours had gotten a little bit, you can still use it if it's, I'll call it crusty, but you know that feeling when you get that new something that's like, oh, this is what it's supposed to be like.
When we brought in the bleed proof white, we were like, oh, we'll never go through this whole bottle. And then we got to the bottom of it, we're like, it's starting to dry. We need a new bottle already?
Already.
Yes, we love.
Heather, you have inspired a lot of splattering in your time here at Tailored Expressions. It isn't a technique that I would say was part of my repertoire when, you know, before Heather came to Tailored Expressions. I mean, I loved it when she would do it on all her projects, but I think it just took that extra, like, push from her to be like, you can splatter too! You can splatter everything.
Heather, thank you for inspiring us.
All right.
You make us better.
Well, that's what craftiness is all about. Just taking inspiration from others and sharing joy, making people happy. So speaking of that, if you are going to make these carrot boxes, who would you give them to?
Madge just said, she goes, I just ordered the bundle and I will mass produce this treat box for my Bunko group in April.
Oh, that's so great.
Bunko.
I love Bunko too. Okay, while we're waiting for these splatters to dry a bit, let me show you the candy that we're going to put inside of them. Anybody a fan of these? Well, jelly beans are a big deal for the Easter holiday, and love these Fave Red jelly beans. Only the best jelly beans in here. The pink and reds, the watermelon, cherry, and strawberry.
They literally make your mouth water when you put one in
They're
your mouth.
very juicy.
Oh,
yes.
Yum, I love that.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna hit one of these with a heat gun here just so that we can have something to move on with.
And I'm just gonna sneak a couple of these.
Okay, Whitney's gonna sneak a couple of jelly beans. Okay. For a treat box, I typically like to use a liquid glue to put them together. And you see these are symmetrical, so you can just fold it down and meet up those edges here, just like this, and then give it some good pressure while it's still, you don't have to put your hand inside of it to get it to get some nice pressure to close it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of liquid adhesive. I feel like the liquid adhesive really just sticks best. I've had all of the different sticky tapes seem to pop up on me at some point. And And so I just make sure it never comes apart by using some liquid glue. All right. So there's that one. We'll let it, you can see now that curling that we did on our paper is going to help this all come together. And then we'll go ahead and do these. I think the splatter is dry now. It doesn't take too long to dry. Okay, fold, press, fold and hold. Oh, now I bet these comments came earlier and I just missed them. I'm now seeing them again. Everybody's asking, is this cardstock coming back? How about matching inks? Will there be matching inks? I love it that you guys want all the information right away. No secrets. Sorry.
Give it to us, Taylor.
Sorry.
Spill the tea.
I have secrets.
Did you tell them about the adorable little tea napkins?
No.
Oh my goodness.
I was going to have Susan use them this week, but then
Okay.
I remember, doesn't Heather have the live this week?
Yes. So
And we
next-
didn't have any tea to spill last
No.
week. We had a wonderful customer send us something fun for spilling tea. And that's our phrase. If you're new here, spilling tea is our phrase for showing a sneak peek of something that's coming. So, all right. So these little guys are going to fold in, and then these two are going to meet up with each other. And those two holes here in each of the pieces are going to line up together. Now I have some tips to help you. So we are going to take and apply this first to the inside of one of these. So then we're not struggling with our leafy piece at the same time. That can be a little bit much for the fingers to get all of it together. So we're going to take and adhere our little ghost upside down. Our green ghost, we're adhering him upside down on those holes. And then these guys are going to fold in. Let's put our candy in there. And I'm going to get my string ready. I have some burlap twine here. Get a long enough piece going. And we have our Starburst jelly beans that we're going to pour in there. I think that looks like enough. Hopefully I don't bungle it. And okay, then we're going to line these guys up just like this as I'm kind of pushing the sides in a little bit. These are going to come together and we're going to kind of hold them with our fingers. And if it helps you, I did find that sometimes it helped me to get a little bit more. This isn't enough to hold it by itself, but just to get a little bit of stickiness on that piece so that it stays in place a little bit better while we take our string. And I'm going to put string through here. Maybe. Sorry, I'm trying to work on camera and also see what I'm doing. So the glue is holding it in place for me right now. And I'm going to put one end through each direction or each hole. There we go. And then we'll pull those together like this, even them out, and then we can tie this kind of in a knot. That's going to hold our treat box together. Then we have these cute little tags. This is the Itty Bitty Tags 2. I cut a flower and the regular tag, and then kind of this diamond shaped one. And I'm going to put a few sentiments on here. Let's do bunny bait. I think that's so funny.
I love these ones
because it's a
make me
carrot.
giggle.
Bunny bait on the little flower here. This is just VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink, which is my preferred favorite to use with all of my clear stamps, especially with when I'm not using a Misty, because it gives me the best impression on the first try. It doesn't require me to stamp it twice. All right, Somebody Loves You on that one. And then let's do, should we do Treats Inside, or let's do Happy Easter. All right, we'll do Bunny Bait on this one. So we're just gonna take the, now that that's tied in a knot, we're gonna take the leftover string and we're gonna tie on our tag here. And this one I just put into a little bow then. Give yourself lots of extra string to work with. You can pull the tails back or cut off the excess with your scissors. Whoop. And you've got a super cute little carrot with jelly beans inside. All right, we've got, I have a couple more here to make, but I think you guys get the picture of how I do that. So I can do these when I get off camera. And I can come back to you, make sure we've answered all of our questions, and give you a lay of the land for the rest of the week here at TE. All right. Okay, thank you guys. Thanks for tuning in today for all of our shenanigans, our cheerleading, and talking about Easter candy and all the things coming up. So I hope you learned something new with the treat boxes. I do want to mention that Heather is going to be live on Thursday, and she will be using the Easter cards bundle. So you'll get some new inspiration using those products, and then I'll be back next week for, it's the end of the month. Can you believe it, Whitney?
Where
it
did
is.
it go?
I know, it's the last Tuesday in February, next Tuesday, and it's going to be an exciting one. So those of you that know what's happening the last Tuesday of every month, chime in here so everybody else can be looking forward to the fun things that we have next week. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week.